Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I regret to inform you I have some bad news. Taylor has been playing mind games with Sam, so Houston is losing its cool bubble. So now Houston is in play. Thanks, Sam. Thanks a lot. And Thor News is a publicly funded YouTube channel that lives, survives, and thrives on your contributions, donations, and care packages. And all my bills are front-loaded at the front of the month. I got a $100 electric due by tomorrow and $50 due by phone that was due yesterday. So I need all your help again. But once we get through this, it should be pretty clear sailing for a couple weeks. I hope. Oh, man. And you know what? The lady who tells people all hurricanes are fake has more subscribers than I do. YouTube doesn't like good weather information. So yeah, it is strange times at the OK Corral. Now we've got this possible tropical cyclone, tropical depression, tropical storm going anywhere from Florida over Destin, Miramar to smack dab right into Texas, heading west, and then moving over Houston. So yeah, it's an adventure. The icon is like it's headed for the central portion of Louisiana. The CMC is like it is totally going to Florida. The GFS Legacy is like we are totally taking it to the Texas-Louisiana border. The quote-unquote King Euro is taking it into East Texas. And the Nav Gem is like it isn't even going to happen, but there's going to be a lot of rain everywhere. And then I'm not even done. I have some potentially deeply tragic news for you. There ain't a whole lot of wind shear around in the Gulf of Mexico right now, bro. Did you hear me? There is not a whole lot of wind shear in the Gulf of Mexico right now. If there was a lot of wind shear, it would be red or yellow. But no, it's blue. And sometimes getting blue ain't good. It ain't good at all. It leads to very bad things. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of wind shear. This map refuses to believe wind shear even exists. And we are talking 88-degree temperatures. And this is that point of the year where I got to be like, hey guys, you guys are saying it's at best Cat 1. And I got to say, if it stays over the water, rocket fuel for hurricanes of 88 degrees. Shout out to the Crazy 88s for saving me back in the Jerry Jones days. Dude, this could easily be a Cat 3, Cat 5. Yeah, I said it. That's why I make the big bucks. Technically, I'm having a fundraiser for today. Sorry about that, dude. Things are shitty. Google's been sticking a giant stick up my butt. Hackers been punching me in the face. It has been no freaking parade or party to do this for 6.5 years. Bring you guys the damn truth. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So if this thing is going to sit over water, which all models agree the thing is just going to sit over water for days. At 88 degrees, man, this is a possible, super nasty, disastrous situation we got on our hands. Which is why I've been saying we all need to work in this together. But hell no, dude. People just been tearing up their own relationships, tearing up their friendships, tearing people down. So yeah, dude, 88 freaking degrees. And so that thing will be hitting the water. It's like bathtub. I probably couldn't even get in that bathtub because it's so hot. But at the moment, I'm chubby. Hey, let's watch the wind gusts together and feel like we're in love. You and I. Okay, so this is the King Euro. We're watching wind gusts. This is Tuesday the 9th. There's our low. So the low pretty much enters the Gulf around the 9th, right? You following me? You following me? You following me? I'm probably going to have to zoom out. And so it is in the Gulf over super hot water starting on the 9th. It's still there on the 11th. It has gone very south. It has bypassed New Orleans. And then it heads over to Texas. So you can see that, and this is keeping it at a Cat 1, my friends. Are you following me here? So if this thing is a, can you imagine if this thing is a Cat 5? I mean, just that's where you're at, Thor News. If you can't handle it, go somewhere else. Although, I am way ahead of the curve. But so yeah, let's say this is a Cat 5 and it decides to do this. And remember, these look like the processes that carved out the cove. This is not the first time. All right, I've been preaching to the non-choir about gas giants on the same side. And I'm telling you, the gas giants are huge. Jupiter, you could fit 1,000 Earths in Jupiter. You could fit like 777 Earths in Saturn. I don't know, maybe fit like 20 in Neptune and 20 in Uranus. What are you doing trying to fit so many Earths in Uranus, man? So yeah, all year I said I was putting out a volcano and earthquake warning for California, Oregon, Washington, Canada, Mexico on the Ring of Fire for possible major earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. At the beginning of the year, I even said there is a 70% chance we will see a volcano eruption in California this year. Do I sound like a genius or what? Hey, Dave, remember when you said you were betting the United States of America wasn't going to get hit by any hurricanes and you're a genius too? Well, my USA getting hit by 2 or more hurricanes looks more solid than ever. So yeah, you have Jupiter-Saturn opposition coming tomorrow. So, you might be getting some crazy feelings. And you got all the gas giants on the same side. This situation is only going to get more problematic over the next 3 years as Jupiter and Saturn get closer to each other, because Saturn goes slower in its orbital and Jupiter goes faster and Mercury goes the fastest. So we're watching this thing travel west with a giant wind field and possibly nasty rain. Right now it has it almost going just to the east of Houston, and if models continue to take it, then it becomes a massive nasty thing up into North Texas. We're talking DFW. We are talking Arlington, Dallas. Well, not Arlington, but so this is crazy. And I believe I have declared that this thing is one of the craziest modeled hurricanes I've ever seen. And it comes about a week after a major total solar eclipses. Now, I don't want to be an eclipse hater, but dude, I don't like eclipses. I lost my car in January when we had the first eclipse. I lost the ability to edit on my badass editing program under this one. I'm not a fan of eclipses, man. And then it makes the weather just go totally wacky. And so, this thing could make landfall anywhere from the 12th, although some of the models now have it making landfall around the 14th if it goes to Texas. But this takes it straight into Lanesboro, Louisiana. Why can't people be cool? The best case scenario is clearly the nav jam. So it's just a bunch of rain and nothing ever happens, but that is not what I'm going to count on, and that is not what you should be planning or preparing for. Like I said, 88 degrees. Can you even believe that? That is crazy. Oh, I got all silent. I thought I hit the button, but I did not. So now there was a giant moment of silence. Sorry about that. This editing in the recording program is new to me. He's all pew, pew, pew. I know PewDiePie. I know PewDiePie. All right, so yeah, we're looking at it. Look how it just hangs out. All right, let me do the math on this one. I don't like math either, so shut your face. You're so cute. Everybody loves Emma Watson. Okay. And so, so it enters, there's the low. Boom, technically it's entered on the 9th, right? It is in the Gulf on the 9th. It's hanging out on the 9th, still in the Gulf on the 9th. We're now into the 12th. It is still into the Gulf. Boom. So 4 days, man. That thing would be in the freaking Gulf for 4 days. That is like 96 freaking hours. And some models have taken it up the East Coast, causing some type of cyclonic development. But I'm really not that worried about the East Coast right now, because we got to figure out where this thing is going and then find out what its track is going to do. But yeah, East Coast, the very earliest models had it going out. And I'm just telling you what I know. It is why I I do what I do. So then other models had it going up. Yellow was not a good color. Can we agree on that? All right, I gotta switch damn colors, man. I should have hit the button, but I did not. Okay, so that's not helping much either. But then it had it just smacking in Nova Scotia as category 3. So you have been with us since how long? No, Lord knows how long, but you know that 2017 was really bizarre. And 2018 was really bizarre. Technically, we got hit by 6 freaking hurricanes, man. You know, like I wasn't fun at parties before. 6 hurricanes later, people want to talk about hurricanes less. And so does 2019. We've had major earthquakes in California, just like I predicted. We've had the Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico just been going up all year long. We're talking eruptions, gas ejections, acidification of the sky and shit, heat, you name it, man. So it is just wild. And this is why I've been asking, hey, dude, we need to all work together as one American family, one Earth family to deal with these Earth weather changes. I don't say that much because it's like the only thing people like to do anymore is fight. Shoot, it is like nobody's having sex anymore and everybody's talking about sexuality. Do you know how weird that is? That is super weird. And I say that as a straight white male. I know I'm not allowed to have opinion on this, but I love you. Ariana Grande's cute too, and she's about the size of a Hershey's Kiss. Let's all take an Emma Watson moment to read her lips. And her lips can say anything you want. Wait, what? No, damn it, get out of my face. I'm so sick of you. He's like, she doesn't let anybody tell them I'm her boyfriend. All right, now we're watching King Euro divvy out the rain. But yeah, we're analyzing this run to run, and I think it's important. It's what I do because it will always do one of the variations that the model showed you. So it's best to watch every single run. I still believe we will see models track it back east. I could be wrong though, man. Like, shit is up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? Is that way better? Is that way better? Is that way better? Is that way better? And honestly, I do a great job. I really have for a long time. Like everything I've predicted has pretty much come true. And so, how about this? If you were one of them fancy, super rich people, or even mildly rich people, or even low-end rich people who've never donated to Thor News before, now would be a fantastic time. Safest way is to write me a check at 5430 Birdwood Road, apartment 416, Houston, Texas 77096. You can make it out to T. Lewison, or there's my PayPal link, which will be located for you in the information box. But I would like to just like work on hurricanes, be funny, amusing, and charming, and not have to damn. Sam says I'm a beggar. It's like, dude, it's because you and your Google buddies, although Sam probably doesn't know any Google buddies, they'll rob and steal and super rich people steal them from poor people. That's an age-old thing, dude. And then people worship them because they got shit tons of money. Yeah. So, yeah, that looks like a really freaking... Way to go, Sam. Way to go, man. Yeah, that would be a total nasty disaster for both Texas and Louisiana, and then it would probably move up. All right, good times. The OK Corral. Were you expecting to have a fun... What day is today? Monday? Oh, it's a Monday, isn't it? And then it would move up, staying strong. Look at that thing. Dude, these times are so freaking crazy. Wouldn't you agree? Agree with me. I need people to agree with me. No, I don't. You don't have to agree with me. But donations and contributions would be wonderful. Remember, if you don't like me asking, if you don't like how I run this thing, you can always go somewhere else where you will get this wonderful information. I don't know. But like I said, with super hot bathtub waters, I got to say, and it being over the water for anywhere from 18 hours to 4 days, there's definitely a chance this thing could get to Cat 3, Cat 4, even Category 5 hurricane strength. I put my entire scientific YouTube reputation on the line, again, just to bring you guys good information. And imagine that. Imagine if it turns into something major and this whiplashes the coast from coast to coast. Now, my guess is it's going to shift back to the east, but I could be wrong. It could keep shifting west. Because, like I said, the original hurricane spot I was looking for here, because as the super badass Mike Taylor was saying, you got some underwater seamounts here that have been popping off and making it really hot. Probably even hotter than they've been telling us. Okay, so this job can be stressful. You know what? I was made for it, and I do a great job. And, you know, I don't know. That's why I dedicated my life, trying to get people to be like, come together so we could build new super cities and safe places. We could save lives. We could get the people who want to move away from the coast, which I think are unsafe, away. I mean, I'm 42 miles in. It's a little bit of both. We're kind of near the coast. We're kind of not. Although when you don't have a car, it feels a lot further away. Yeah, so the sun is acting pretty weird, as usual. And when the sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird. And then people act weird. So, expect weird days ahead. But don't be scared, monkey face. Be prepared. Have a plan. And try and be cool and be kind. We are all in this together. And super rich people, try and share with us. We do a good job. We bake your bagels. We mow your lawns. We give you the accurate information you need. And especially if you're in the upper northeast, anywhere from Virginia to Maine, you may, along the coast, you may want to think about getting flooding insurance. Especially inside of Florida, too. Looks like Mother Nature's going to pick on you. You know, so I don't even have a dead bird I can pretend as a phone. No, that is not good news. Amelia. You had me the moment you put your foot on that tailgate. You know it. I know it. Come back. Yeah, so this whole situation's really weird. I mean, meteorologists are saying they've never seen something like this. I think we're now up to 70% chance of development. You can go ahead and put it at 100% chance of development. Whether it's going to be Storm Barry or Storm Chantal, who knows? You know, a hurricane by any other name is still a rose. Wait. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet as a rose? So a hurricane by any other name still smells as sweet as a hurricane. So I was like, you know what? We need to have a fun summer where people get along with rock and roll and comedy. But no, the Bananarama punches through my wall like Kool-Aid Man. It's like, it's a cruel, cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own in my apartment and the light must shut off. What? And look at that super heavy rain encroaching upon all the coastlines from the shaft of Florida to the panhandle to parts of Mississippi and Alabama, almost extending up even to Georgia. And models have it trending west, so it could get nasty. And then you're going to watch this yellow shit grow. And the yellow shit is way heavy rain. So this thing could be a major freaking issue. You know what's going to happen is now that I'm like 3 days ahead of this thing being a major disaster, people are going to watch this video while it's being a major disaster and be like, I didn't like your flippant tone. And I'm going to be like, look, dude, take a time machine. I was 3 days ahead of this, so I tell the jokes when I can, okay? And then when it gets serious, I get serious. But usually about that time, around the day the hurricane hits, the hackers come and hack into all my shit. Because it's like they have a weather channel too, or I guess, or trying to sell some bumper sticker saying we got a mini ice age coming. And so they don't want people to come to my channel. That's fine, because I'm the one who calls the hurricanes from way far out, and they just do it on the day it happens. So I don't really mind. If you want good news, here you go. It's only 24,000 lightning strikes in the last 48 hours. So that is a far cry down from the 64,000 we were at the other day. And they've kind of spread out again. So that's good. But we'll see what it's like when the sun pops up. Throw in more noctilucent clouds for more wackery-jackery. But hey, I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried. You should be prepared. You should have a plan. And you should enjoy life. And don't you worry, I'm going to stay on this like cinnamon smell on cinnamon. I'm working on that. So yeah, this potential major hurricane is now a wrench turner. Healthy masculinity needs to come back. There's a moment of silence there for a reason. Wave after wave after wave after wave after wave. James Spann, the NHC ups the chance of tropical depression development over the northern Gulf of Mexico later this week to 70%. Heavy rain will be the main threat. The system will drift slowly westward until it actually develops. Forecasting the axis of heavy rain will be challenging. Yeah, man. And I was really hoping and praying we didn't have landfalling hurricanes till the middle of September. Because if my guesstimations are correct, and they could be off because I didn't see this coming this soon, but I don't know everything. But we got one coming to the upper northeast, Virginia to Maine, and we got one coming, I believe, to right here in the middle of October. And the northeast coast one could be a Cat 3, and this will be probably Cat 5, stronger than Michael, and will probably carve out parts of the coast. So I've been recommending we all work together as Americans and set aside our bullshit political differences that are set up, because I think politicians are political mascots. And I'll be watching this, but definitely I see over 10 inches of rain easy for large portions of the areas. The models are usually pretty slow on picking that up. We've got the remnants of Hurricane Barbara headed to Hawaii. It looks like it's going to bring some heavy rain, but nowhere near as bad as what a hurricane would have brought, because it traveled over cool waters. The moisture profile shows the remnant of Barbara nearing Hawaii. Expected to cause locally heavy rainfall and windy conditions tonight and Monday, especially on the windward side of the Big Island. I guess I should go check it out now, because I love Hawaiians, even though I've never been. Oh my God, this GIF is incredibly inappropriate, and it definitely lost me points with Alexis. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing. When did Hawaii become a triangle? So yeah, Hawaii, the water should be hitting you any moment now. Why is Hawaii a triangle? It's like a asteroid's spaceship. That's weird. But then you got the next one, Cosme. You got Cosme soon after it. I love you too, Europe. I just felt someone from Europe go, why won't you talk about us? I will, and those videos way too long. Okay, there now. Here we go. We're looking at, and the thing that originally attracted me to this weird system, magnetic attraction, is that it was like a chain of lows. And why are you giving me the spinning wheel, man? You're making me look bad in front of all my friends. See that thing? It's like a freaking chain of lows. And so the very first time it showed up on the models, it was just a chain of lows. I was like, oh, geez, things are going to be weird. And so, yeah, the GFS has it now going into South Texas. So, well, at least Sam pulled it to the west. He's like a baby. I can't pick on him too much. He's like 26, right? Though I think his dad. Crazy days indeed. I love you. So yeah, looks like the Europe's probably getting a super heat wave again. No. Yeah. Getting some rain. Yeah, I guess the high pressure zone is gone now that it's cooler again, because the Earth is like a McDLT. Kids probably don't understand. What you got going on with the McDLT is here's the hot side and here's the cool side. So McDonald's had found this revolutionary way to keep the hot side hot and the cool side cool. And that's what Earth is. It's a McDLT lava lamp. All right? Where are you going to get this much science, truth, and pictures of the most beautiful woman on the planet other than Thor News? I dislike asking for contributions and donations more than you dislike hearing about it. But it's this economy, man, where the cool people get the shit kicked out of them all the time, just so the media can tell you how bad Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby are 24/7. It's like, maybe if you guys talked about good guys, there would be more good guys around. Because I know I grew up like this thanks to my stepdad, my dad, Indiana Jones, Luke Skywalker, Wolverine, Thor, Daredevil, and all my super cool friends. I don't think any of my crushes have a crush on me because none of them have ever donated. That's, well, whatever. Do you love me, Emma? Okay, cool. That's good enough for me, gift lady. Seriously, I love Emma. I love all my muses. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm out of here. You guys are fantastic. I'll be covering this like... I need to come up with a cool phrase. Welcome to another episode in this one crazy summer odyssey 2019, filled with major volcano eruptions, major eclipses. Yeah, we got another eclipse on the 16th. We got Saturn opposition on the 9th. And I love you. Okay, God bless everyone. Peace out. And Emma, thanks.